Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Thank you for your support on Patreon, Paul E. Dangerously Jarman. Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk news. I am El Fakador Laurie Blake, and it looks like another WWE star is keen to trampet over the fence and out of the company, because last night, just before Monday Night Raw aired, Sin Cara posted a statement to his Twitter, which ProWrestling.com's Mike Killam has helpfully translated. Part of it read, "I am so grateful for the opportunity they gave me. However, I realized that I am stuck in a place where I am not valued as an athlete or talent. I've worked hard and honestly for many years to polish my trade. I have been loyal, respectful, a team player, supportive, and I have waited patiently for the opportunity to show the world everything I can do. Unfortunately, after all of these years, that opportunity never came, or I feel that it will never come while I remain where I am." Now you're probably wondering why that headline earlier said WWE star tries to quit after Raw. Well, Raw this week was pre-taped, so Sin Cara posted before the program aired, but not before he recorded his match with Drew McIntyre, which saw him take a spine realigning bump on the outside from a powerbomb. That is enough to make you think, do I really want to be here? And you gotta be honest, Sin Cara hasn't really been up to all that much in 2019. He had that brief dalliance with Andrade earlier in the year, but he was out injured for the earliest part of the year. And before all of that, he wasn't really up to all that much either, post-teaming with Kalisto as part of the Lucha Dragons way back in 2016. And he's probably saw that he never got invited to the Lucha House Party. Instead, he's had to have a Lucha Me Party. He's having a me party. Lucha party with himself. And now that's all come to a head, and he seemingly wants to continue that solo celebration away from WWE. However, according to PW Insider, that is highly unlikely to happen. A report from them said that WWE is not going to approve Sin Cara's release as of right now, though they reportedly have told him to go home at the end of the European tour rather than appear on WWE TV as originally planned, which is probably a good thing for his back. What other moves can we do on the outside? The report also said that he has 3 years left on his current deal, meaning he could be stuck with the company until 2022. That is some revival level of time since asking for your release and actually being allowed to leave the company. So think about how well that's worked out for them. Hashtag F Sin Cara. It's also being said that Sin wanted to work with mixed martial arts promotion Combat Americas, as he wanted to test his fighting abilities with old friend Alberto El Patron. Now, Cara has been signed with WWE for a decade now, signing a developmental deal back in 2009, originally debuting as Hunico before feuding with the original Sin Cara and eventually becoming the full-time Sin Cara and sort of stealing Mystico Sin Cara's powers. Not his wellness policy ones, just the other powers. Speaking of stealing power, that is something that Andrade is keen to do, coming off the back of this news. Because he retweeted Sin Cara's statement saying that if he couldn't retire Rey Mysterio like he wanted to, he is at least making Sin Cara run away in order to retire and quit. He said that this makes him the new hashtag face of Latino. But then Sin Cara means faceless in Spanish, so this all becomes very confusing. Español es loco. Je ne comprends pas español. Meanwhile, Graham Metalik retweeted saying, "We support you, brother," with absolutely no invite to the Lucha House Party. What kind of support is that? Yeah, mate, we love you, but it's actually quite busy here. There's not enough space for tip it over the edge. It was meant to be quite a small gathering, and you're going to turn it into sort of like an open party. And don't bring anyone. Don't bring anyone. Funnily enough, also not invited to the party, but also threatening to quit, is Dolph Ziggler, who revealed that he tried to use leaving the company as a bargaining chip to get more time for his match with Goldberg at SummerSlam this year. Speaking of TalkSport's Alex McCarthy, Dolph talked about this being Goldberg's follow-up to the Super Showdown match against The Undertaker. You remember the one, you remember how it went. Badly. He said, then having that "you're the guy to do this, to set the record straight and give this guy an awesome match," you go, "fantastic," and they go, "it's gonna be bell, spear, pin," and I go, "come on." I fought all day, threatened to leave, threatened to quit, did everything I had to. Give me 2 damn minutes. And I got a minute. Whatever. What are you gonna do? Yeah, what are you gonna do? Leave? They won't let you. Sin Cara's already tried. And I think what Dolph's saying here is completely fair enough, because a 1-minute squash match doesn't do anything to counter the major criticism that has haunted Goldberg since his debut, that he can't put on a longer match. At least with just a little bit more time, it would have felt like more than an entrance, more than a squash, and more than just an obvious apology for that Super Showdown farce against Taker, the Take the Piss match. Right, before we get out of here, if you support WrestleTalk, watch the live shows every day, you might be just the person we are looking for, because we need moderators to be our ring generals when we go live, to help keep the chat a healthy and happy environment, powerbomb a few miscreants, and help gather up the super chats for us to read out. Now, if this all sounds like something you'd like to be involved in, all you need to do is swear your fealty to King Chopper Whopper by emailing pete@wrestletalk.com and finding out more details from him. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because it really helps us out and it is the only way we can grow the SWAF Nation. There's also even more awesome WrestleTalk videos on screen now for you to take a look at, so check those out too. I've been El Fakador, and that was Lucha.